Yeah. You're not alone. You see, the FND is in me. Listen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, listen. Woke up, right side frozen, tongue not working, words won't open, legs feel heavy like they locked in stone. Doc walks in, says it's all in your dome. MRI clean, blood work fine. He don't see the glitch, just a crooked line on his face when he say it's stress, like you chose this storm in your chest. Nurse rolls eyes when you ask for a cane. You can see the doubt creeping in the brain. Too young for this. Look at how you talk, but your knees still buckle when you try to walk. Twitch in your hand when the room get loud. Vision goes static when you see your crowd. They whisper and giggle out in the hall while your whole left side won't answer your call. Fall lines of my nerves, they don't show on the scan, but the ground keeps breaking underneath where I stand. I'm not faking, I'm fighting every second I breathe. My body says stop while my will says please. Fall lines of my nerves, you can't see where they run. Don't tell me it's nothing when my whole life's come undone. Used to drive, late shift, pay the rent. Now bright lights feel like punishment. Hands on the wheel start to jerk and shake. Blackout blink, slam hard on the brake. License gone, unsafe so they say. Now your world shrunk down to home all day. Couch cushion, turn to your closest friend. Scrolling through channels at 3 a.m. Reading posts from a stranger in the trance. Same leg drag, same deadpan glance from a specialist in conversion. See, like your pain just changed, it's close to deceit. They don't teach this deep in the class, so they call it fake when they can't grasp. Signals cut short in the wiring maze, like the brain hit save in a trauma phase. Old car crash, war zone noise, childhood chaos, stolen choice. Nervous system, learn how to scream. Now it speaks to a limp through a seizure scene. Fall lines in my nerves, they don't show on the scan, but the ground keeps breaking underneath where I stand. I'm not faking, I'm fighting every second I breathe. My body says stop while my will says please. Fall lines in my nerves, you can't see where they run. Don't tell me it's nothing when my whole life's gone. You in rehab, chest tight, mask on face. Therapist says we gon' move at your pace. Says the word functional, voice stays calm. Explains how the brain sets false alarms. Shows you how your ankles still got strength. How that foot can slide just a couple of inches. How distraction let your fingers move. Then the fear floods back and they freeze into. It's not pretend, it's a pattern misfire. Like the code got looped and the line rewired. You learn that belief is a medicine too. How the words they choose can build a bruise. When they say it's real, something shifts inside. Still can't run, but you start to rise. Tiny steps down the hospital hall, clutching that rail like you're chasing some tail. Friends fell off when the party stopped. You cancel plans when your limbs just lock. Family tied, they don't understand how you find last week. Now you can't stand, you don't have choice to explain that swing. You just ride out tremors like a puppet on string. Grief for the job, for the kids you plan, for the simple trick where you hold their hand. Fear of the flare that can steal that day, so you memorize joy in a fragile way. Fall lines of my nerves, they don't show on the scan, don't show on the scan, but the ground keeps breaking underneath where I stand. I'm not faking, I'm fighting every second I breathe. My body says stop while my will says please. Fall lines of my nerves, you can't see where they run. Don't tell me it's nothing when my whole life's come undone. Yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you see, the FND is in me. Yo, 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 yo.